Hey everyone, First T here. Thanks for checking out this YouTube channel.
Yeah, looking forward to the playoffs and looking forward to hopefully these 3 weeks. Um, on my 28th, I think, in spots. So need to do some good play in the next couple of weeks, get in the Tour Championship and get in the East Lake.
Why did you just chip the pad on the back so much?
Well, I was getting stiff, and it's best and be smart about it. Just kind of what I did, pre-Augusta. When I went out there and just chipped and putted for 9 holes. The same thing.
Has this season given you a blueprint on how to move forward, given, your new normal with the back and
Yeah, I thought last year I learned a lot last year by playing too much. I coming back from my procedure and not really knowing what to expect, and I pushed it pretty hard, and but I'd never do that again. And so I've cut back the schedule quite a bit, and that's a challenge now because I cut my schedule back, but the problem was the season changed, and so now we've got a more condensed season, and it's trying to figure out how to stay sharp, practice, and also have my back feeling good, all the time it's a challenge.
practice also? You have to.
Yeah, how much I can't practice as much as I'd like. Certainly can't even sniff how much I used to practice. So that's a challenge, and trying to build up to events is more difficult. And now we have a new season where it's condensed, and it certainly was a challenge.
Did you get 9 in yesterday?
We got 9 in yesterday. Well, we played. Modified 9.
How did you feel after that? Were you stiff after that?
No, I was great.
Came today?
No, as I said to you guys all year, this is kind of how it is. Some days I'm stiffer than others. Yesterday I was out there hitting it great, driving out there with Brooksy and DJ, and today I'm stiff. Hopefully I'm not that way tomorrow.
Are you concerned about trying to play 3 in a row? You haven't done that basically in a year.
Yes, there is concern. Yeah, just because given the hopefully the pressures that I'm going to be facing, obviously, hopefully put myself in contention. That's why it gets difficult. If you're missing cuts, who cares? I mean, you're taking weekends off and a couple extra days of rest. But I'm trying to get myself where I'm in contention, where it takes a toll on you, and that's what I want to feel. I want to feel that type of tiredness where I had a chance to win, had a chance to win, had a chance to win. That's a good feeling.
Tiger, how do you feel posting the lowest 4-round total East Lake Grand Prix weeks away, but doing what you did last year and not getting the win yet this year based on the stagnant storm start?
That's something that we're all going to have to try and figure out. I don't know if it's the handicapping system that's being implemented. It's going to be different for all of us. Since we started the FedExCup, it's been different a lot. How the points are structured, how it's weighted. BJ didn't even have to tee it up at East Lake one year, and he had it locked up. So we're trying to make the system perfect. We're trying to make it great for all of us. NASCAR didn't get it right the first time around. They made a few adjustments, and we're doing the same thing. And this is no different. We're making a slight adjustments, and this year is going to be a challenge for all of us. And Steve Sands is out of a job for trying to figure out who's doing what during the tour championship.
How do you think your mindset will change if you start the Tour Championship 10 down?
That's going to be weird. It's going to be weird for all of us because we've never really done that. We've all been 10 back after one day with 54 holes to go, or 36 to go, or Paul Lawrie in 99 with 1 to go. But starting out 10 back, it's going to be different for the guys who are there, and it really puts a premium on placement of going into that week, and you're seated. You don't want to be too far back. You don't want to give any top player too far lead and too big a head start, especially the way Brooksy's been playing the big events.
Earlier this year, the Matt,
Mhm.
an extra set of eyes for your putting. Is he helping you with your full swing too?
Yeah, he's taking a look at it. He's seen me hit a lot of golf balls, but trying to get me to basically swing very similar to how I was looking at Augusta, but easier said than done. That's I've been trying to do that all summer. It just hasn't worked out that way.
You mentioned Brooks earlier. He's been very vocal about slow play to the point of basically calling out his playing competitor in the last round of the British. Is that what needs to be done? It's not the most genteel way to go about it, but if people aren't going to be penalized, is that the next course of action?
Well, there's so many different ways. We've had guys. I'm not going to mention any names here. Okay, we're going to keep that. But we've had guys that play with slow players that will play slow on purpose to put them on the clock, so the group will play fast because they want to play fast, and that's their version of combating slow play. Is they'll play even slower. Well, what about the guys behind them? And the logjam that creates. But we've been fighting that for ever since I grew up watching the game. Guys were complaining about slow play. Hey, we can only go as fast as the group in front of us goes. And so it's important that the first group goes out and sets the pace because, as you know, the times get slower as you go on. And if the first group goes out slow or has rulings, hits the ball bad, it just log jams everyone out behind them.
On the President's Cup teams, Tiger, is there a chance that Captain Woods doesn't put you on the President's Cup teams scenario?
Yeah, there is. I told the guys last night that what's guaranteed are the top 8 after next year, after next week. That's what's guaranteed. I'm like all the guys in the room, and the guys who are probably in 50th, 60th in points can still win these 2 events and hop into the top 8, or play well with the 9 events that we have and get a pick. So the guys who came last night it was fantastic to have them there, but understand that this is not the team, not yet. We're still trying to earn our way on the team. There have only been a few guys who've locked up their spots, but in reality, most of the guys who are there are going to be on the team. But there's no guarantee unless you finish in the top 8 after next week, and then obviously continue to play well, leading up into my picks on November 4th.
Characterize your relationship with this course. You've had a couple runner-ups, and you were kind of unfairly called out for the first time by that Pro-Am guy criticizing the course, which hurt them a little bit here. I don't know if you felt bad about that as it came out. How would you characterize your relationship?
Well, the golf course has got a lot of movement to it. It's got a lot of undulations on the greens. It's got a lot of undulations in the fairways, and especially off the fairways. This course puts a huge premium on driving the ball in the fairway because of the mounding on the greens and around the greens. In order to get the ball close, you have to be in the fairway. And if you look at the guys who were in the top 5, those last 2 playoff events that we've had here, they were in the top 10 in driving accuracy that week too. So it puts a premium on getting the ball in play.
What are your thoughts on the FedExCup changes, slow play on a golf course, and Tiger Woods' chances in the playoffs? Let me know in the comments section below. And please click on the thumbs up icon if you liked this video. Subscribing also helps, and I'll see you in the next First to Tee video.